Alright, MS-07B checking back in, bringing you a new Gunpla video. So today we're going to be unboxing the Gouf. So the Gouf is pretty cool. It's actually an advanced, or the next in line after the 06, the MS-06 Zaku. It was the next step up. I like the design. It looks a lot more intimidating. So yeah, we're gonna put this together next. Let me go ahead and unbox this so you guys can see what comes in the box. So we have the manual, as always. Nothing too complicated, pretty standard. So we're good there. Next we have 3 bags of runners. So first bag happens to be the small bag. You have your poly caps. You have your I guess this would be like scimitars, swords. Yeah, this doesn't specify, but I'm pretty sure that shape of a sword is called a scimitar, but I could be wrong. And then you have the legs and then the hilts of the scimitars. Next bag we have we have 4 runners. So one runner is this whip looking thing. I know it has a specific name. Let me put it there against my black shirt. There, okay. And then here we have some more blue pieces. This is for like the breather hose that goes around the helmet, and I know this, I believe, connects on the legs, right? I'm looking at the picture. Nah. We'll figure it out once we put it together. Here we have some armor parts. Shield, legs, hands. Yeah, that's what it looks like mostly. Next we have some other armor parts in the dark blue color. We have the skirt, chest pieces. This looks like the torso. And then in the last bag we have 1, 2, 3 runners. So this first runner, you have the shoulder pieces right here and the horns, which is pretty cool. One of the things I like about this suit, gives it that intimidating look. Next we have, these just look like joint pieces. the backpack or jetpack. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Mostly joint pieces. And then finally, we have more shield, feet, and some arm pieces on this runner. And it only comes with 1 foil sticker, which just happens to be the mono eye. So woohoo to that, because yeah, dealing with stickers, not fun. Alright guys, so we're gonna get this put together, and I'm gonna show you the finished product once it's done. Alright guys, so let's go over the articulation of the Gouf. So we'll start from the top. We'll start with the head. So at the head, it's not a lot of articulation, but we'll get a little bit. Not a ton. And then left to right, we get some decent movement. And then at the shoulders, working our way down, at the shoulders, it might not look like there's a lot of movement on either side, but one cool thing about the Gouf is that there are poly caps on the outer ends of the shoulder pads that allow you to bend them back so you could get that extra bit of movement. There we go. See? That's cool. You can get some really nice poses because of that. So yeah. So then working our way down, the arms at the elbows. So look at this from the side. They rotate, the arms rotate 360 degrees without an issue. So now at the elbow, we're looking at straight down. Let's push this all the way up, as far high as it can go. And that's pretty good right there. From 0, 90, I would say it's about 105 degrees, considering this would be 90 right here, and that is 0. And then in the hand, at least in the left hand, since I opted for the machine guns in the fingers, you're not going to get much articulation or anything there. I mean, it moves, but it's not, I mean, I don't think you're going to be doing anything with it. The hand moves as any other hand on any other Gunpla does at the wrist. The other arm's going to be the same. The other hand I added allowed me to use the heat saber or the heat rod, which I'm calling the Indiana Jones whip. And again, the hand rotates at the wrist all the way around 360 degrees, so that's not an issue. Now working our way down to the torso, here you're not going to get, there's very little movement side to side or front to back, and the reason for that, I think, is besides the skirt, is these tubes that come from the pelvic area and they connect to the booster or the jetpack of the Gouf in the back, so that limits well, that and the skirt limits the movement of the torso. Now when it comes to the legs, let's see if the old Gouf here can do the Johnny Cage punch. Let's see how low can we go? Can you go down low all the way to the float? No, that's as much as he goes. So no Johnny Cage punch for Mr. Gouf. And again, he's limited to the skirts, and then the skirts are limited because of the tubing here that connects to the booster. So as far as that is concerned, no split. So next we'll look at the actual leg articulation. So we'll start at the knee. Get this arm out of the way. There we go. So here we're just straight down, so we'll call that 0. There is 90, and again it's about 115 degrees of articulation all the way back at the knee, which is pretty good. So you get some really nice posing shots, and if you do dioramas, you can have some really nice stuff there too. And the same goes for both. Obviously, both legs have the same level of articulation. And now at the ankle, there is some articulation. Side to side is not much. The back, you're going to be hitting the back of this skirt of armor, so you're going to be limited backwards, but forward you get a decent amount. Let me hold it straight for you guys. There we go. So back, you're limited because of the skirt. Forward, much better articulation. And also forward, you're limited because you're hitting the armor up here at the ankle area, but you get more movement forward than you do backwards, and then towards the back, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'll give you my final thoughts on the Gouf and on the kit, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so my final thoughts on the Gouf are pretty positive. I actually liked building this kit. It was fun, it was simple, there weren't too many parts, and it's a simple design that has enough intricacy in it that it just doesn't look plain. To be honest, when I was building the gun cannon, I kind of lost interest in it because at the end of the day, I didn't like the final product. But this definitely brought back some excitement, because I just love the way this came together, and I love the way it looks. It's so simplistic, but at the same time elegant, I guess you could say. So let's go with so the weapons that came in the box, or what came in the box, was the kit. You know, it came with 2 heat sabers, 2 of them, the heat rod, and it came with 1 complete shield. There was another one in the kit, but it didn't have the dark blue part that goes in the middle of it, like this one. It was missing that part. If I would have had that, I would have had I would have ran the 2 shields with the 2 machine gun fingers, like in what is it? It's either Build Divers or Build Fighter series, where it's Build Fighters. Yeah, it's Build Fighter series, where Mr. Rao takes his Gouf and he's rocking. He's training. Is it Reiji? I think he's training Reiji. No, not Reiji. He's training Sakai Kamiki. So he's training Sakai Kamiki, and for a split second they show his Gouf with this same shield on this side and the other, and then he was rocking the machine gun fingers on both sides. That would have been the side. That would have been how I would have done finished this kit off. But either way, that's fine. It works. I like the kit, and I highly recommend. If you haven't built this, if you haven't built a Gouf, I highly recommend that you do. What's funny is that in Gundam in general, I never liked the design of the Zakus, but they've grown on me, and not just the Zakus, just any of the Xeon mobile suits. I like building the Gyan. I thought the end product was pretty cool. I like the Gouf. I have the Origin char kit. I have the Origin regular Zaku 2. I have the Psycho Zaku to build. I'm probably gonna get the other Origin Zaku kits, which there's a ton of them, a ton. So yeah, I mean, all in all, great Gunpla. I recommend everybody build this. It wasn't too difficult, and it's pretty nice. So until then, see you guys next time.